Good Wednesday morning, Springfield, Massachusetts, and anybody else that is watching. My name is Raheem Escalay, and today is Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021, and here's episode 70 of 4 and 3 Sportstalk. So, how you guys feeling? Uh, Decent night last night. I gotta have a quick episode for you guys. Scores from the NBA playoffs. Got reaction from those games, including my squad losing again. Um, Also, I have some MLB scores as well. Um, so, without further ado, first of all, this is episode 70, and I'd like to thank anybody who's been supporting the show, who's been watching it, who's been watching it since the first episode. If you're a new fan or a new viewer, you are much appreciated, more than you know. Um, yeah, episode 70. Thank you guys for your continued support. And I'm just going to give you the sports factually and, of course, professionally opinionated. And that's how I love to do it. So let's get into the NBA playoffs. Last night, sorry, Boston fans, but you guys got beat. Brooklyn won the series 4 games to 1 by a score of 123-109. I like last night that the big three for Brooklyn kind of, you know, said enough is enough. Especially Kevin Durant. He was active. I felt like he shot the three well. He only had 24 points, but the real story of the night was James Harden. Um, and throughout the entire series with the Celtics, he had pedestrian numbers, for James Harden. Not to say anything about his game or anything like that. He's an all-star. And most likely when he retires, probably be one of the I don't know what correct category to put him in. Probably one of the most prolific scorers in NBA history. I would have to think. Um, he went off for 34, triple double, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. I like that he waited till the end to kind of go off. My opinion of them is, throughout the regular season, one would have a big night, and the other two would have decent numbers, 25, 27. And let's say that'd be Durant and Harden, and then Kyrie would have like the big 40 or something like that. Kind of like how they rotated as far as that's concerned. And I like how last night's game went, and they closed everything out. So congratulations to the big three. And the Brooklyn Nets, who beat the Celtics. Assuming, because it's early in the morning, I think two people on the Boston Celtics management are going to lose their jobs today. Just a prediction. Granted, it was against Brooklyn Nets, and you got three All Stars. Shit, what's his face? I can't remember him right now, but he's the other shooter. I believe he starts for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 12. Whatever his name is, he reminds me of Duncan Robinson from the Miami Heat a little bit. He'll shoot your lights out. I've seen him in a couple games, especially in the regular season. When the Brooklyn Nets almost scored a $150 against the Washington Wizards. I talked about that in one of the episodes. It was one of the craziest offensive games I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, yes, Brooklyn Nets get the win, and they win. They move on and set their sights on the Milwaukee Bucks. That series will start next week. Actually, this weekend, I believe. In 2 overtimes, Denver Nuggets beat the Portland Trail Blazers. Dame Lillard goes off with 55 points in the loss. And of course, in the win, what I love about Denver is that the Joker can just, every time he gets on the court, he just comes and fucks shit up and leaves. Usually, to the tune of a double-double at least. But the Joker tonight had 38, 11, 9 assists, almost a triple-double. You know what I mean? Mario Porter Jr. had 26, 12 boards. So Denver came through with a very convincing win. It was sloppy because it took overtime, which means the game was competitive. But it was sloppy, but a win's a win. And I can't wait for Game 6. That'd be tomorrow night. I think, yeah. Or is it something like that? I don't know. Anyway, but yes, Denver wins 147-140 over Dame and the Portland Trailblazers in 2 overtimes. Personally, I'm just going to say a score. We're not going to get into this game. Phoenix Suns 115. My Los Angeles Lakers 85. I don't know. I don't like Coach Vogel. I don't. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on to the lone NHL playoff game, the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Carolina Hurricanes. They take a 1-0 series lead. In Major League Baseball, Cleveland 6, Chicago White Sox 5. New York Yankees beat the Tampa Bay Rays 4-3. 5-3, sorry. Baltimore over Minnesota 7-4. Toronto beats Miami by a score of 5-1. Philly beats Cincy 7-3. Washington over Atlanta 11-6. High scoring game. Detroit beats Milwaukee 10-7. Chicago Cubs beat the San Diego Padres 4-3. Houston Astros beat my Boston Red Sox 5-1. Joey Stifos, unfortunately, I bet against my team. I won with this one, but Kansas City Royals 10, Pittsburgh Pirates 5. In 11 innings, Colorado beat Texas 3-2, while in 10, Arizona beat the Mets by a score of 6-3. Angels over the San Francisco Giants 8-1. Oakland Athletics 12, Seattle Mariners 6. Seattle Mariners always lose. They haven't been good since Ken Griffey Jr. And the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Dodgers at nighttime 3-2. WNBA, Connecticut over Las Vegas 74-67. Las Vegas led by as many as 13 throughout that game. Dallas beats Los Angeles 79-69. Phoenix over Chicago 84-83, and Seattle beats Indy 88-73. I love that WNBA. I do. So, this concludes episode 70 of 400 Sportstalk. My name is Rahim Escobar. I would like to thank you all again for your continued support and watching the show. Without you guys, there is no point in bringing sports. So, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you. And for those that are, that listen every day and stuff like that, comment and engage, when we hit pay dirt, you will be thanked and rewarded very handsomely. So again, I appreciate you all. I'm in the beautiful downtown Springfield. I'm Rahim Escalade. This was episode 70 of Sports Talk. I love you all, and I will see you Thursday morning. Have a great day.